And you are a marketing executive?
Yeah, that's right.
How's business?
Well, it was pretty good for a while, but marketing's usually the first thing cut once the economy tanks.
Yeah, and that's when Arena left you.
No, she didn't leave me, I left her.
What?
I felt terrible, but after a couple of months, I just kind of realized she wasn't right for me.
Diva. So
my Emmy Award winning. That's my reel for the Emmys.
Is that your reel?
I'm so submitting that.
I see it happening. Tell us about your role.
Well, I play a person who's been divorced. I can't tell too much because it kind of gives away the storyline, and people need to watch next Sunday. But the whole episode is I did it because of the episode. I mean, I'm not necessarily an actor so much as a singer, I guess.
But there's a theme, right?
There's a theme about the show. The episode focuses on a true life story that happened in Mississippi. A girl named Constance McMillan who wanted to go to prom with her girlfriend, and the school canceled the prom because the school told her she couldn't come to prom with her girlfriend, and they canceled the prom. It was a huge, horrible ordeal in Mississippi, and the producers of Drop Dead Diva decided that they wanted to recreate that or kind of talk about that. So they asked a lot of folks who are in the public eye now, who are gay or lesbian, to come and be part of it. Wanda Sykes is in the episode, myself, Lance Bass, Amanda Bierce from Married with Children. We all kind of participated in it because the message of that particular episode was very powerful, and having the opportunity to sort of be a I don't know if I want to say a role model necessarily, but someone who is in the public eye, and that people can see, maybe young people who might get bullied or who might be in a similar situation to Constance, might be able to take a look at the show and hopefully find some hope or some...
Yeah, exactly.
Now, was it last year that you reunited with Ruben?
Yes, we went on tour together last year. We did a thing in the summer. And we had not done anything together in years. Actually, we decided that we had been talking about wanting to tour together for a long time and never were able to with our schedules. And we both had an opening, we said, and we planned it a year in advance and decided to do it. It was the most fun I've had on the road in the entire time I've been doing this. I mean,
would you join up with him again and do it again?
I'd absolutely love to. There's something nice about not having to be the only person on stage. There's something nice about having a team, and being a part of something, and I don't really get that chance to do that normally. So doing that with him, and sometimes I could be off stage and let him have the pressure, and I had sometimes, and we did it together as a group, and we get along so well. I mean, we're so similar. We look a lot alike.
Right, right. Separated at birth. But Clay, you know, I went to the finale that, I'm sorry you lost, but what I thought was yeah, but what I thought was amazing. What I thought, yeah, you've done great. What I thought was amazing was how much you were so happy for each other, and your connection, your relationship is great. But I found it interesting that you have not watched Idol in years. Why did you stop watching?
Oh, so many reasons. Well, I think probably the most important was the fact that I would watch the next year, the year Fantasia won, and I would watch them up on the stage when they were doing the people getting cut, and they would be on this couch and they'd start playing this music, and my hands would start sweating out of nowhere, like Pavlov's dog. They would just start, I'd get nervous because I could hear the music, and it would stress me out too much. So I was like, I can't do this anymore. I'm going to take heart medication for it. So I stopped doing that. But at the same time, I think, you know, it's been almost 10 years now. God,
wow.
That depresses me. It's been almost 10 years now since I did the show, and it's changed a lot. There's a whole bunch of, you know, it was very organic when we were on it, and it's been a long time. I say to people all the time that I wouldn't be where I am. None of us would be where we are if we didn't graduate high school and do that type of thing. So I'm appreciative to my high school and all those teachers for helping me be where I am, but I don't go back to the football games. You know?
What was that song that you sang in your audition? Was it Always and Forever?
Yes.
Ooh, baby, God. You.
Now, is it true that you've been thinking about retiring from music and going back to being a teacher?
Well, I'm afraid I'll get jumped after this show if I say that's true. I mean, I don't necessarily think I want to do this forever. You know, I grew up in a small town, or smallish town, and I kind of like the stability of going to a job. And a lot of my friends are still teachers. I taught special ed. I taught kids with autism for 2 years before I did this. And I miss that. I have friends of mine who are still teachers, and they come back with stories in their classroom, and I miss that. I don't know that I'd go back in the classroom in that way necessarily, but I don't know if I see myself on stage forever. I don't think it's going to be soon. I'd like to keep doing this for a little while, but I think that I think it's something that in the distant, or maybe not as distant future, I'd like to get back in the classroom, somehow maybe teach music or something like that. So.
Well, those kids would be very lucky.
Yeah, sure.
Clay Aiken, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Be sure to catch him on Drop Dead Diva this Sunday night at 9 on Lifetime. We'll be right back. Coming up next, from The Secret Life of the American Teenager, Josie Bissett.